More coverage of our 20 towns in 20 days. And today we are spending the day in Milford. And joining us live this afternoon is Michelle Ragazine-Geltman of Michelle Ragazine and Associates. Michelle, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. We appreciate it. Good to see you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Let me ask you first, explain a little about what your company does for the community.
Yeah, absolutely. We provide behavior therapy for children with autism and related disabilities. We work with children in schools, in homes, in the community, as well as in our clinic in Milford. We do things like social skills groups. We actually hold some preschool groups in our office to really try to teach some children some of those pre-learning skills that they're going to need when they get to school. And we teach language and play, and we work on decreasing behaviors. And we primarily work with insurance as well as school districts.
Well, that is really wonderful work that you're doing. Good for you.
Thank you.
I understand you're behind a GoFundMe effort right now for the brother of one of your clients, if that's the word I'd use. Can you talk with us about that?
Yeah, so this is a family that we've known for about 5 years, and they do have 2 children with disabilities. The older one has autism, and the younger one has spina bifida and epilepsy. And he was born, obviously with spina bifida, and they found out when he was 2.5 that he had epilepsy. So with spina bifida alone, children often require a wheelchair for transportation. But Andrew, because he also has epilepsy and it's been very difficult to control, unfortunately, his primary method of transportation has been a wheelchair. He's now 6 years old, and it's becoming more and more challenging for the family to get him in and out of the car, get his wheelchair in and out of the car, and he's getting big. And so they're looking to purchase a wheelchair van. We found out about it, and we reached out to the family and said, can we sponsor a fundraiser in Andrew's benefit? And, they said, thank you so much. We would appreciate that. They're a little hesitant at first, but I convinced them to let us help them. And so, really, we're looking for just a portion of what the cost would be. A wheelchair van runs upwards of $60,000.
Wow.
And so we're really trying to raise $15,000, and the company is going to match $5,000 donated. And we're just hoping we can at least get them a portion of what they're going to need in order to be able to better meet Andrew's needs at this time. For right now, they don't see him being ambulant, which is just really unfortunate.
It would be wonderful to make this happen, and we don't have a lot of time, but how can people help you?
Yeah, so we have a GoFundMe page, and it's pretty easy. Just go to the page and make a donation. And once we hit that $5,000 mark, then we're going to kick in an extra $5,000 from the company. And that money goes directly to the family as soon as it's been donated. And GoFundMe is really, really easy to use. You can use it from any computer, and there's you can make a donation to GoFundMe if you want, but you don't have to.
Well, what we will do is we will post a link as well on WFSB.com and the Channel 3 app. Michelle, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. Good luck with all of this wonderful work you're doing.
Thank you so much.
Let us know how it goes. We want to be there when you deliver the van.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much for having us and for helping with this fundraiser.
Have a nice weekend. We'll be right back.